mishap there trying to get the stream up. It wouldn't let me flip it. Hopefully it works out. Right here, brother.
How's your setup doing, buddy?
It's complicated.
It is complicated.
But I just put this thing on there.
Okay, so you got the 7P?
Yeah, man. It's
Okay,
good.
that's the one I bought the other
It's good for a heavy phone.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like 220 grams or something, this phone. It's like
The Brownford Boomer.
old school street hockey.
Yeah.
Old school street hockey where they're like, car, get off the road.
Yeah, car.
Let's see if I can get this connected here. Yeah, it should be.
Has made it.
All right.
Making appearance.
We got this thing's turned off. Yep. How's the audio, guys? Let me know. Sorry again about the delay in getting up and running here. Again. Mr. Chris, we're here
How's everyone doing?
with this.
How's the contraption? Sound good?
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out
I have
soon.
like double lives and stuff. So do you have I don't have a producer. I need a producer phone.
Oh yeah, my other phone's in the car.
Ah.
I'm traveling light, so I can carry stuff.
All right, sounds good so far. We've got a system, guys. I'm going to show you this. Look down here. You can barely see it, but this is like this is jerry-rigged mic thing set up to the camera. Okay, this was very difficult to engineer. Okay, I engineered this. I'm very proud of it. None of my controls are working, so that's fine. And then I got the mic here. Everything's good.
All right, so we're here in Brantford, Ontario. Live in the house.
Yeah, what's up? How's it going?
We got to win this, guys. We got to get this one.
The lineup here.
Okay, we got a merch table here.
6 days to go.
Where's the celebrity? Most famous man from Brantford. Where'd he go? Oh, look, water's being handed out. Oh, man. Miss Sad has brought celebrity, I guess.
This is the celebrity.
Oh, he's quite famous, that's for sure.
Infamous, famous.
Infamous, famous. Is this a life-size cutout? Is this actually exactly how tall he is? Or?
No, I did not measure him. This is an approximation.
It's an approximation. Well, guys, that's who's stopping you from owning a house and having a job, right? That's the perfect representation of this election cycle, I think.
Yeah,
Really?
it captured exactly what needed to be captured at exactly the right
kids
time,
want a
and that's
house.
why it went so viral, right? It's hard to predict these things, but this went viral because it's exactly what they've been doing to us. They're laughing in our faces. They steal the future from Canadian youth, well, from everyone, really.
Yeah, man. The Conservative platform is really good. So we're in like this warehouse industrial section, huge parking lot that's full. People have been going in for a long time. It's huge in this building.
Did you get the merch?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, this is great. I love this. Sorry, I accidentally pressed the microphone button.
Ostriches. Yes, save the ostriches. Canada Stone.
Hopefully it wasn't like that for too long. When's the vote? Voting day is Monday. We missed if you haven't voted yet, you missed the advance polls, but there's still lots of time to get out and vote. So make sure that you do that because the country depends on it. All right, guys, get out and vote. People selling merch over here.
Very diplomatic.
It's quite a ways off.
How are you liking these new
Is this a union center, I guess? I don't know. It's a local candidate, I think, or one of the candidates giving out stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Giving out water. Who's holding the boomerman? That's Karima Saad. She's the one who took the video of the photos of him. That's because of her that we all got to see this election-defining piece of media here. Yeah, it's quite a piece of history. It's going to be in a museum one day. This exact cutout will be in a museum. The Brantford Boomer.
It might end up in Pleb Studio. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. But eventually one day into the museum. With like a big piece of glass around it, an alarm system. No one can steal it. Only futures can get stolen if you vote Liberal. Yeah, man. Sure. Oh yeah, the numbers are good. This entire huge parking lot is full. Hello. Absolutely. This entire huge parking lot here is absolutely full. It's many times bigger than Carney's little thing that he had inside of Nepean the other day when we went and we got nostrils. We got a new saying, guys. We got nostrils up. Nostrils up now. It's not just elbows up anymore. It's nostrils up has joined the lineup. I don't know what's going on in there right now, honestly. People are just filing in because doors open at 6.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to ask you to post on Facebook if you don't have Facebook.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh, sorry.
Is this on X?
No, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
We want to play darts. We need to see if we can hit his brain. There's no brain there.
Going to play darts.
Although let's do it so the sun is not.
Oh, sorry. Are you too?
It's a phenomenon, that's for sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, because then we want to play darts.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah. Not a safe place to play darts. Oh, here's a pretty big group of people coming in. Oh, there's looks like to be some protesters over there.
Wow. Let's go.
So there's some protesters on the corner. The Brantford Boomer is going over. Oh, wow. Tariff-free stuff happening here. Not used to seeing buttons on this side of things. Some entrepreneurship happening here. So there's a protest happening down there right now. I don't know.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Oh, they showed up.
Thank you guys. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you so much.
See you around.
We'll catch them on the way.
This parking lot's full. People are parking down the street coming in for the rally. And now they have to pass this little corner here where they're going to get screamed at. So. Won't zoom in too far there, guys. Let me keep trying to zero this out here. The original link for the first stream got destroyed, so if you were looking for that, sorry if that caused any kind of inconvenience. There's the hat. Sorry, bro. Yeah, man, go ahead.
I think the chances of that is slim and none, and Slim just left town. He'd have to deal with some very tough hombres in this
Tough
world.
hombres.
To see that cowardice and disrespect on display, I think it was shameful.
Do you think like independent media like you, like me, can cover freely every event in Canada?
Well, it depends on the event. Like here we are going into a Poilievre rally. We're going to be welcomed here. At a Mark Carney rally, not only can we not get in the venue, we are escorted, sometimes literally at gunpoint by law enforcement, off the parking lot onto the street. Pretty soon, I think, if Carney gets his way, you won't even be able to practice journalism as an independent media type on the street. Again, I think that's shameful, and it is in contrary to what Mark Carney said in January 2024, when my boss Ezra Levent interviewed him and said he was a supporter of the free press. What happened in 16 months?
Like you go across Ontario, like what are the major issues according to you?
Thanks.
You know, there's
Appreciate that.
First of all, the affordability crisis, and that's why you see so many young people voting Conservative. That's a big demographic switch. Crime is a major concern.
We got people getting harassed at the door here.
That's hilarious.
People aren't too happy with them.
You don't know shit!
They set up right by the door here with a very busy Conservative rally at a proper sized venue. Unlike where Mark Carney was jammed onto the side streets of a very sleepy residential area in Nepean, this is a full-size proper venue. But it seems that they've set up here on the corner. I don't think they won't not be. Seems pretty boring over here.
Oh, there's the hat.
Yeah, the hat's been going. He's given an interview to alternative media. Let me try to reset this.
He got 60 people at a rally. The question is, does rally attendance translate into votes at the ballot box? Well, we're going to find out in less than a week, right?
Okay, like people are coming in large volumes in advance polling. Is in favor of a conservative?
Well, here they are, that's for sure. Maybe there's some people on the fence. And
People are, this is what happens if you keep voting Liberal. Social cohesion is going to disintegrate. So make a very wise pro-Canada, anti-crime choice and elect the only person with a plan to bring peace back to our streets. These are coming to the Conservative rally.
okay, thank you, sir.
The reason why we are here today.
Oh, that's a grating voice.
To educate you.
You're doing your interview and they're just setting up their mic system.
I know.
What do you think of that protest?
Well, I think this is an indication, I would say, of how state-sanctioned multiculturalism has failed. When it was brought in by Justin's father in 1971, there was an unspoken contract, wasn't there? And it was this: come from anywhere in the world, pursue the Canadian dream, the Canadian promise, take advantage of our welfare systems. But here was the quid pro quo. Behave yourself. Don't break the law. Don't import age-old hatred. And for 18 months, we've seen this nonsense on the street. Pretty soon, they'll be chanting for genocide. At many of these rallies, you see them displaying swastikas.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see people cosplaying as Sinwar, the mastermind of the October 7th massacre. This isn't my Canada, man.
I agree.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Awesome, David. Yep.
No matter the cost, and the cost has been horrific.
I don't know what is happening. We're having a little bit of balance issues with the platform here. with the gimbal is out of balance a little bit.
Women and civilians.
We'll put it this way a little.
Please for a ceasefire, which was, by the way, broken.
There we go. Maybe that'll help. It was listing.
Pierre doubles down. Shame.
I've
You refuse to call what it is.
It's pretty cool.
yeah. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I follow you next, so thank you.
Appreciate it. What's your name? You want to talk about it? Why are you here today?
I flew from Edmonton.
You're from Edmonton. To be here today. Wow, all the way from Edmonton, really. That's awesome.
And I just had a surgery last week, so I
He
couldn't
does
miss it.
not speak.
Yeah, man, you can't miss it. It's good. Have you been to one before?
He does not speak.
Yeah, that one was big. That one was big. So you're from Edmonton and you've flown in here? You sure you don't want to tell people to go out and vote?
Shame. He does not.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. We got a genuine Albertan here.
Get that off camera.
I don't need to.
Yeah, no, we're not sharing
Doesn't
that.
matter what city we're in. It's the same.
Is this on? Is there a green light on the end of that?
On what? I don't see it. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
It's green?
Yeah, it's green.
No, right here.
Yeah.
Like, is it red or green? Red now?
Red now.
And that is not what Canada.
Red.
Okay, I messed it up. I put on the tracking mode and it was going haywire. Sorry about that, folks. This is new Yeah, I don't want to be near this.
We will not normalize the killing of children. We will not allow anyone, especially not someone who thinks to leave this country. Because they are supporting genocide. Shame.
Insane.
Leadership is not.
I should have a press button that'll switch, but it doesn't. So
This is wrong. This must stop.
I think we're balanced, guys. So I'm just taking a. Should be good. Mark? I don't know. Thanks, guys, for joining in. If you're just coming in, guys, I am here at the Pierre Poilievre rally in Vaughan with a couple new pieces of hardware. So please do excuse me if there's some mishaps with the technology. I appreciate the super chat earlier, guys. And I know that the X link and the Facebook link is broken because it didn't let me reorient the YouTube live stream. But we're here, lots of people here. This is a proper sized, full size, high energy rally to elect change in our country, to elect Pierre Poilievre. People are coming in. This entire large, properly sized parking lot is full. Streets aside are full. It's way, way bigger than Nepean, Mark Carney's rally in Nepean, and way better planned. An actual venue, but you know, if Mark Carney showed up here, there'd maybe be 100 or 200 people who would come, right? And that's embarrassing. Yes, guys, we have to get out on Monday, Election Day, and make sure to vote Conservative and elect a Conservative majority to save our country. Every single one of us. And please like and share the stream. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you got, oh, so the X link worked? I don't know, because it probably took you to something that was deleted and this one came back. So whatever, we're here. We're here.
For the lives lost in Gaza. Someone who refuses to even call it for a ceasefire. Someone who defends the killing of families and bombing hospitals. They don't belong that person represents your husband. You're thinking of Canada?
Oh, I like this guy.
You guys are
Independent, right blend.
I love it.
Why are you here?
I'm here to support the man, Pierre Poilievre, PP for PM.
Yes, absolutely, man.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, awesome. So what Conservative policy are you most excited about? The platform came out today. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
That's actually good. I didn't know the platform came out today. It's been a busy day, so I'm definitely going to check it out. But one thing that I keep talking about is Pierre's policies on affordability.
Yeah, it's been costed. It's a costed platform, and it's been audited or reviewed by at least two actual legitimate people. One, I think, was a former deputy finance minister or something, and then there was another person, I forget their credentials, but they actually had someone go through this, and nobody really went through the Liberal plan. The Liberal plan is nonsense, right? Another $250 billion in debt, man, from the master genius, Mr. Mark Carney. This is a mess.
You know, I'm glad that I came out today to see what really is going on in terms of support for Pierre, and I'm really glad to see what I see. Half an hour early, there was a massive lineup, and I'm sure there's thousands of people in there.
It's not like the Carney line that doesn't move for an hour or two, and they're in the smallest venue they can find. Where we were actually the other day, we were at his rally in Nepean. It was in a really small venue, really small streets. Like I'm telling you, when the RCMP came through with their Suburban, the Suburban took up more than half the road. So it was just designed, I think, to make it look as big as possible.
Exactly. You know, again, I'm glad to see that there's support out here, and I appreciate what you guys do, because I despise what the CBC is doing.
Absolutely.
So I'm definitely with Pierre, on cutting the funding for
Get them out, man. Get them out. He said he's going to keep Radio Canada.
Yep.
Fine, you know what? But we'll get rid of the CBC. That'll be a whole bunch of nonsense off the air.
Exactly. I do appreciate what you guys are doing, and I wish you the best.
So, did you vote already?
I did, yes.
Okay,
yesterday.
and how many people did you get out to vote?
Well, my brother, my parents, so that's 3.
3?
And every one of my friends I talked to, there's a lot of people at the end of the day, they were gonna do it regardless. But my business partner is going out there.
On Monday is obviously election day. 7 point something million people have already voted. And of course the Friday was record breaking. So we have 1 point something million more than last time advance voting. We need as many people as possible out on Monday. We got to get our friends, our cousins, our everybody. Everybody's got to get out and vote, man.
That's right.
It's going to take everyone, but we can win this, and we need to win this, because look at the state of our country, guys. Let's just wait. We'll do a quick pan here. So that's chaos. That's continuous, and then we have the economic decline, the inability to buy a house. So if you want law and order, you don't want criminals walking into Shoppers Drug Mart and stealing garbage bins of cosmetics off the shelf. You want jail, not bail, for repeat violent offenders, and you want multiple murderers to die in jail. There's only one choice, and that's the Conservative with Pierre Poilievre.
Exactly. And I just think that Pierre is a respectful guy. He is well spoken, unlike Carney, and he can be the type of leader that we need for Canada right now. After 10 years of obviously the last decade with the Liberals, I'm really behind Pierre, and let's bring it home.
Let's bring it home, guys, man. Let's get this order and law, and stop this chaos that has been going on the streets, intimidating people, trying to harass them, this nonsense. Let's get Canada, let's unlock our natural resources, build pipelines, let's get the resources out of the ground. We are a rich country. It's time to act like it.
That's
All right, man.
Nice.
What's your name, brother?
Puya.
All right, thank you, sir. You enjoy the rally. Have you been to one before?
I have not. This is my first one.
Oh, you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a follow.
Yeah, perfect. My name's Right Blend. He's the other guy is Chris Dacey, and I think you were probably talking to mainstream news before.
Yes.
They took their stickers
Global
off.
News, right.
Global, yeah.
You know what? They're not as bad.
So if you could just, just Right Blend.
Right.
RIGHT BLEND. Right Blend.
END. There.
That's it, brother.
Beautiful. This one at the first, or?
That's my Instagram. I just restarted that, so if you guys are on Instagram, go and follow me there. But I'm bigger on Facebook. Mainly I'm on Facebook, X, a little bit on YouTube, but most of the social media, X and Facebook.
Cool.
So you find me, man. Take it easy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, let's do this. Let's win this election, guys. Let's get it home. All right. Hold on, we got pleb over here.
In this country. Do you have a few minutes for that encounter that
What just happened?
Okay then. Relaxing. Pleb, nice pleb. Nice pleb. Everything.
You all right, brother?
Hold on, let me breathe there.
You okay?
Yeah, I got my adrenaline shooting right now. So we're about to throw hands with one of the Palestine protesters. Okay, no, take that off video.
Okay then. So pleb, maybe was that a little rude of you interacting with them? Hold on a second. It's okay. Pleb, do you think maybe that was good to get them enraged? Because today is the global day of rage. In other words, just another Tuesday in Canada, I suppose.
Look, David, I travel all over the world. I'm a world traveler. I go all over the place. When I go to other countries, I don't protest in other countries. And I think that my parents taught me to be a good guest. And I feel like this is kind of being a bad guest and kind of a slap in the face to Canadians, to be in our streets protesting pro-terrorism. I mean, what has happened with this world, David? And how are they? Why is this been going on for 2 years? Why? When is this going to stop?
My position, pleb, these last 18 months is what we have seen is the death of multiculturalism. The deal was you come here, pursue the Canadian dream, come from wherever, take advantage of our social welfare programs, you name it. But the quid pro quo, the unspoken contract was behave yourself, don't break the law, don't import age-old hatreds. And as you can see, I don't even see one Canadian flag there.
Of course. These are not Canadians. I asked them where they're born and they can't even answer. They weren't born here. And I just take offense to that. Like, I'm proud of this country. I grew up in a country that doesn't celebrate terrorism. And when I see this in the streets, it makes me go cuckoo. And the fact is, our country doesn't have any leadership who can deal with this. It's been 2 years. 2 years. Where are the leaders in our country right now? The only person who's ever spoken up against this is Pierre. All the other ones are all cowards because they're in bed with them.
No, and the facts prove you correct, because the Liberal mandate is to issue some.
Oh, they're coming into the property.
Visas to gas.
I got it. We'll get this interview. We'll do the second half of this after. Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, brother.
Mind your own business. Stop hating Jews. You stop hating my friends. They're Jewish. You're a hater. You're the biggest hater I've ever heard of. Now let me go in there and be with my people.
Support genocide. Good for you. Terrorist.
Hi, ma'am. Are you celebrating Global Day of Rain?
It's not funny. It's not funny. When you kill my people and my aunts, it's not funny. Are you laughing at my aunts who are being killed in Gaza?
No, I was asking
you are
if
not
are
human.
you celebrating?
Nobody here is a human being. All of you are terrorists.
Are you a
All of
Canadian
you have
citizen?
blood on your hands. All of you.
There you go.
All of you.
This is what we get with the Liberals in power, guys. This is what 10 years of Liberals have done to our beloved country. Chaos on the streets.
No, you walked into it, man.
Chaos on the streets with 10 years of the Liberals.
Stop touching me.
So wasn't Iran supposed to help the Palestinians? What happened
I
to
have
them?
nothing to do with Iran. I'm not Iranian.
Wow. They're not going to try to leave then. They're going to keep trying to agitate. Any words on that exchange?
Emotions are running high.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like law and order has kind of disappeared from our streets almost.
I think, there is some truth to that in that police are selective about enforcement.
I don't even see police. I don't even think they're here.
There are police if you turn the corner. I think there were a handful of cops, but they haven't seen fit to show a presence on this property yet.
Yeah, interesting.
Weapons! Stop killing my people!
So they're going to keep coming closer and closer and closer to the door.
Clearly trying to agitate here behind us.
Yeah, I'm glad that we have this here. This is what this guy gets you guys. Voting this guy gets you chaos in Canadian streets here.
All of you are complicit. You're supporting that. Shame on you. Blood on your hands. All of you support terrorism.
Yeah.
I've had enough yelling. I come from Ottawa to get away from this yelling, and it finds me.
You can't go anywhere in this country.
It's going to be very spicy.
Yeah, man, social cohesion is just on the decline. This is crazy. This is what voting Liberals gets you guys. This is what you get when you keep voting for the Liberals over and over and over again. Hold on here. I got to try to switch this around. There. Yeah, man, I can't believe this. Well, I can believe it. They're desperate for the attention, but they like to, now they're drumming. So let's compare this, Chris, to what happened at Carney's rally. Yeah. We were standing there quietly filming, and this woman comes up banging and hollering on a drum.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I get this deranged nostrils up lunatic in my face. You get the double barrel.
They're accusing us, right, of like being accosting the crowd or whatnot. We didn't do any such thing.
No,
we were actually,
that's accosting.
Yeah, we were
that's
very
called
far back, and people were jumping out of the crowd, like coming at me. The woman with the finger, and it was wild, man. It's all projection, though, right? They always accuse us of everything they're doing.
Nice to see you, man. See you, brother.
Awesome. There's a lot of camaraderie here. There's a lot of hope, but there's a small group of militant protesters at the door here, coming into the property, trying to start fights with people, banging drums in people's faces. It's crazy. This is not the Canada that I remember. This isn't the Canada that I grew up in. Our social cohesion is gone. Law and order is gone. And these orders come from on high. This could be ended very quickly. The criminal code could be reformed to actually not let repeat violent and repeat offenders constantly get out of jail with basically no bail conditions. We can fix these things. We just choose not to, right? Well, we don't. The Liberal government does. So we need to come together and we need to vote for conservatives. We need to vote for common sense and literally save our country, right?
I'm going to put it up in a few minutes, Bob.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, we covered. We're glad to be here. It's just the Facebook's not up yet. The mics. There were some issues with the stream. I'm new to YouTube streaming, so I'm not really understanding all the complexities of it. All right, thanks for the e-transfer, guys. I don't know who sent that, but thank you. And the super chat as well. It's very appreciated. Very appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's get some positivity.
Thank you very much.
Got a local candidate here.
How are you doing?
There's some positivity for you guys to watch. Cleanse your palates. This is great. This guy's been handing out water all day, serving the community. That's great. Nicholas Found, yeah. I love that. Well done. Some big vehicles coming in here. And of course, the famous Brantford Boomer, providing the much needed levity. Oh, they're out of water. The water train is over. There's no more water. This is awesome, though. This is awesome. Common sense people coming out to make some changes here and bring our country back to a place of sanity and success. This is awesome. This is just great. I love it. We need to get our country back. We need to get sanity back. We need to get success back. We could do it. We could definitely do it. Everybody on Monday, bring everyone you can to vote, your friends, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, every single person that you can, every single person, right? You got to get every single person out to come and vote on Monday to bring it home. Absolutely. I already voted. I voted special ballot before advance polls opened. That's what we need to do, right? We have to get it. We have to get it open. Oh, man. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Mark Carney's a loser and he's economically illiterate, that's for sure. Economically illiterate. His platform is a disaster. It's a mess. It was written by a 5th grader. It's a disaster. 250 trillion in debt. Written with crayons. Crayon solutions to complicated problems. All he's got is his credentials. He's got no brain behind those pieces of paper. He's vapid, an empty suit. Oh, good, thank you. We're getting water offered to us here. It's great. It's amazing. A lot of clipping happening.
Hey, right friend.
Yes, hi.
Hey, Jen Hudson from the Western Standard.
Oh, Western Standard. Okay, good. Yeah,
good to see ya.
Good to see you. Hi.
Thanks for all the work you've done with the news trial and everything.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Really following your hard work.
I appreciate it.
No, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for coming here. We got to save this country, right? There's a big crowd in there, I hear. So
yeah, looking forward to
outside here, a bit chaotic though. I'm surprised there's no police or anything to protect the property line.
You know what? There actually are a whole row of police along this road.
I think they're just waiting for Pierre. That's where Pierre's going to be parked.
Yeah, at least there are police there.
Yeah, right. You never know.
Hey, get in touch anytime, okay?
All right. So what's your name again?
It's Jen Hodson from the Western
Jen
Standard.
Hodson. Perfect.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
You too.
Nice day out and watch the guests and stuff.
I don't know, man. Up to you. All right, peace fighters, good job. Every single one of you can get out and win this, and I hope you appreciate the audio. I've spent some effort trying to upgrade the audio systems. We got clip-on mics. We got a mic rigged up to the thing here. It's not perfectly balanced, the phone, but it's doing pretty well. You're not talking about economists. You're talking about deranged lunatics, liberal left-wing pushers. That's who you're talking about. Yeah, I know. They're loud. They've got a very loud PA booster thing going on in the distance there. Hold on a second, boys and girls. That's awesome. Good to see you. You guys are going to be giving out water all day here?
Yeah, we have.
How much water do you think you've given out so far?
Let's see, about 600 bottles.
600 bottles so
and
far?
We still have another about 6 cases in the truck, so.
How much in a case? 24 or 50?
24.
Perfect. That's awesome, man. They're giving out some hydration. Got to stay hydrated. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and joining us after this excursion here. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful crowd, high energy, beautiful crowd. Hey.
Just recommend go inside. We're gonna start at 6.
Perfect. Well, we just redirect everybody to Pierre's stream once it starts, guys. It's just kind of like the pre-stream. But we were invited in by the coordinator, so that's cool. I'm going to be leaving this area. It's loud out here. All right. This is like a convention center or something. I don't know, guys. Let me show you this. I wish there was a... You can see. The whole nothing but bring chaos and more deficits and more nothing but bring chaos and more deficits and more loss and less houses, less jobs, less opportunities. Pierre has the best platform. It's not even close. All right, Lauren's going to take the stream for a second. This is a convention center. Way more people here than any rally that Carney's ever hosted, that's for sure.
People filing in here for you going to town on? You going to town on?
There's music on, probably not. There's music on, probably not. Welcome, let's save Canada, let's vote Conservative, guys. Friggin' awesome. Gonna have to go back towards the foyer. Gonna have to go back area. Nice. All right, we're trying to just get. We'll have to come back outside for a bit here. There's just too many people. This whole parking lot is full. This is a huge complex. It's all full, all full. Thousands and thousands of people. There's no signal in there.
I'm coming out in search of signal.
It's a little stronger.
I'm starting to.
Alrighty. Perfect. I like to end it right around, oh, the police are coming out now for the protesters. Oh. They've materialized from thin air. I'm not in Nova Scotia, I'm in Vaughan, Ontario. I need like a personal Starlink device, that'd be great. So the police have showed up to, I guess, to deal with the protesters harassing people at the entrance to the event as they were getting in people's faces and banging their drums and swinging their sticks and stuff like that. So the police have shown up finally. There's an ice cream truck here. You want a sweet treat? It's way better out here. There's like the thing's made of concrete.
Yeah, I even though I went outside, I just lost it. I got nothing. It's dead.
It'll come back. It's better. It's way better out here.
It's so bad. I can't stream in there. It's just gonna be videos today.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Oh, it's a good rally. I guess the police finally showed up to deal with the people, or they were coming closer and closer together at the entrance there.
Yeah.
So. Wi-Fi hotspot? I don't think so. I just have to keep showing this because it's so good. This is literally what the Liberals think of young people in Canada. I hate to say it, but they really do. They have contempt for them. They've got theirs, and everybody else can go down the river. You know what I mean? So this is perfect. I'm glad you brought it. And it's also, you do great in impartial journalism. I remember the first time I met you at Niagara Falls at a rally, and I'm like, man, I can't believe your coverage. It's not fair. And then we had a good discussion, and your coverage shows what happens. So it's good, man. And this is the defining picture of this election in Canada. And it's unfortunate, but this is the attitude, right? Young people in Canada really feel like they're out of options. They feel like they have no hope. And then you have people like this, and they feel like this guy's talking to them, right? He's giving them the double middle finger. It's gross. Build the homes. I love it. You know what? I'll take a water. I will take a water. And I want to, let's build those homes. Let's get that done. We have to.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done. We're going to elect a common sense conservative government. I hope so. We got to get everybody out on Monday to vote, though. Yes. Every single person. How many people have you gotten out to vote so far? Let's go him.
I don't know. I don't know the numbers.
You lost track?
I lost
That's
track.
a good thing. So more than five. More than five?
Oh, no, like over 1,000. Come on now.
Over 1,000. Let's go.
We lost track over 1,000.
Last each for you yourself.
Yeah.
Have convinced all your friends, all your family, they're all coming out.
100%.
We're definitely going to have a record-setting election, man. 100%. We're going to have a record-setting.
We're counting on it.
The youth vote is going to come out and break traditional trends and get us a conservative government. That's what's going to happen. And it wouldn't be possible without our base boomers. We got to have them.
Is that Rebel?
No, I'm not with Rebel. You're the second person this week to misidentify me.
What is that?
I'm Right Blend.
Okay,
just myself.
Cool. Is that YouTube?
Yeah, man. I'm on YouTube right now, but I'm mostly on X and Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I was at Carney's. Sorry?
What's it called?
Right Blend.
Right Blend?
Right Blend, brother. Right Blend. We got the right blend of stuff. That's awesome.
Straight down there. Thank you for coming and supporting guys like me. Right? Thank you very much.
You guys excited?
What's your handle?
Right Blend.
Right Blend?
Right Blend.
Oh, Right Blend.
Blend. I changed it to make it easier, but it seems it's harder now for people. Right
no,
Blend.
Because we're just gonna add, like, he doesn't really have a social media presence, so she's a social media person.
Yeah, man. Right Blend. Right Blend.
Blend.
That's me. I'm really on Instagram. Everyone's looking. You're the second person to look me up on Instagram today. I just started my Instagram yesterday. I'm on Facebook and X. Facebook and X.
I can't find it for some
Yeah. If you're on Instagram, I just started my Instagram yesterday. My accounts are like Facebook and X. Yeah, but I'm not posting on there right now. Go on to Facebook. It's way bigger. That's where we actually got good numbers on Facebook for sure. All right, we'll see you guys.
Awesome. See you.
And keep it up, man. 1,000 people. He's got 1,000 people out to vote. That's the energy that it's going to take to win this election. All right, we got lots of common sense conservatives. Oh, we got a line of police coming. This might be something to watch. We all like Patriot Smoothie. You guys ready to bring it home? Common sense conservatives, let's go. We've got a line of police and business people walking this direction. I'm going to show it. Because I don't care about commercialization. You ready to bring it home?
Well, which home? Which home?
Canada.
I was going to go to Hamas and see how they're doing.
I don't know. The police just got here now. They were gone. They weren't here for a long time. Well, these people were allowed to basically do whatever they want.
Well, listen, you have a right to do everything you want. Actually, everybody has a right to be an idiot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just don't be an idiot all the time.
Yeah, and don't bang drums at people.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's about it.
All right, man. So you've already voted conservative, I hope?
100%.
All right. And how many people have you gotten out to vote?
Well, my friend in Vancouver went on Saturday to vote.
Perfect.
And my sister in Montreal just voted today.
Awesome.
So
Can you get a couple more for Monday?
I'll see what I can do.
All right, man. Thank you so much, and you too, ma'am. That's it. That's what we got. Oops, sorry. We got to be careful when we swing around. All right, so the police have finally come here. I guess they're dealing with the noise bylaws, maybe. I don't know. Karima rules on X is going to have
freedom of expression over here at Poilievre, but it's a liberal place. You can't even.
Well, I was at Carney's rally in Nepean the other day, and I was just standing there. There was two Poilievre protesters who came. They had a cutout of Pierre's face and a Pierre Poilievre flag, and they were like some of the most respectful people I've ever seen. No, we were on a public street. This is not public. Public is over there, so they're a little bit on the private area.
Yeah, this is not a public street, by the way. This is,
so anyways, we were standing there and we got accosted. I got one guy come up, started touching me on the shoulder, and he showed me his nostrils. If you've seen that picture,
that's you.
that was me. I filmed that. Yeah, I told him to take his medication.
Oh, yeah.
Because the guy comes up to me. I'm filming these two guys. I wasn't saying anything to anyone. This guy comes up to me and he touches me. You can't touch other people. He touched me like this. So I told him, you know, and I said, get out of my space. And so he goes away for a little bit, and then he comes right back, right? And then he comes back and he gets really close, and he's putting his. So I'm like, take your medication, dude.
That thing's all over the internet.
Yeah, man. Thank you, guys. Thanks, guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
Take care. To the sea. From the river to the sea.
What a guy. What a
Now the
guy.
sky is almost free.
What a guy.
Now, what I was saying before I got interrupted about Pierre, the man who wants to be our next prime minister.
He's going to be the next prime minister.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
say it clear.
Pierre's the next prime minister.
Unwavering support for Israel, no matter what.
Let's bring it home, Pierre Poilievre. Absolutely. Let's bring it home for Pierre, guys.
The cast has been over.
I wish we could stream better inside of the building, guys. I can't stream better in the building. The building is obviously looks sort of like a bunker. It's very well built. There's no signal in there.
To call it what it is, a genocide. And you know what?
I wish I had the ability to switch this easier. But thank you all for tuning in, everybody. 300, that's a really good number for me. I think my record for my stream was on the debate night. We had over 400 people in there. Oh, hey, guy. Have you voted yet?
No, yet.
You haven't voted?
Monday.
Hold on. So you haven't voted yet? You're voting on Monday?
Yes.
All right. How many people are you bringing with you to vote?
Wow, 2 families, 8
8 people. Look at this hero right here. 2 families to vote. If everybody does that, we're going to win this hands down. We got David Menzies is on the beat. He is getting the story, man. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
And you're here with Great Blend. We follow each other.
I'm sorry. I'm having another.
I've met you 100 times, maybe. I usually bring up the pool.
Okay.
But I'm trying, and you're like, I'm sorry that's in your brain. But it was a great bit. You just can't beat it because that's this perfect picture of our society.
Yeah.
You come in there with a cartoonish clown wig, and they let you. They have to battle with letting you in or serving the other special interest group. It's perfect.
It's unbelievable, right?
It's perfect.
That's Canada right now.
It's perfect. You did this like I think that was like 8-9 years ago. You know, it was a while ago.
Yeah,
it was a good time ago, man.
That was the Sharia swim.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? That probably. You're probably.
That's how. That was. And now look at the country now. If only we had heeded your warnings. Anyways, there's lots of news going on over there.
Follow my cameraman.
All right, there's a lot of positivity here, guys.
Going to Nova Scotia for the first time ever.
Team Landsman, let's go. Let's get her elected. She's awesome. I got the water. Thanks. There's definitely a lot of water here if you were into that. I'm waking up now, guys. We're on a pretty big car ride to get here. You guys excited to vote for Pierre?
Very good.
Absolutely. Have you voted yet?
Yes.
Good. Make sure to get more people on Monday.
Where is he?
Let's go.
Why your picture didn't work?
Awesome. We got lots of people showing up. There's been a consistent stream of people coming in here. And unlike at a Carney rally where people stand in line for an hour, don't move, and they go into tiny little areas, here you can see we're in a warehouse district in the city of Vaughan, Ontario, just north of Toronto. This is a warehouse district. There's a big warehouse here. This is a huge building, goes deep inside, and there is a lot of people in that room over there, but not great signal.
Oh, you guys enjoyed that?
Awesome. You guys getting out to vote? Have you voted already? You voted? You guys haven't?
Not yet.
You're going on Monday?
Yes.
And you guys are all bringing people with you to vote, right?
Yes.
How many people are you bringing?
Probably my mom, my dad.
Perfect. Can you get 3 more?
I can try. Yeah.
Try. How many have you gotten to vote?
I brought 2.
2 so far? Can you get 3 more for Monday? At least.
I can tell 3 more people.
Yeah, try really hard. Try really hard. How many have you gotten to vote?
My family, so 3 people.
3 people? Okay. If we all kind of got to get as many people, it's an arbitrary number. I've been telling all my followers we got to get 5 people each.
Yeah.
But you know what? Getting a few, that's good. But let's try to aim for 5. If you can do it, I believe in you guys. You guys are young. You guys are young people, right?
Yeah, 24.
24. I'm actually only in my late 20s, so a lot of people think I'm way older than that. You know, but it's great. It's great that the young people are coming out, and I really think. Let me ask you this question: how many times this election have any of you been polled?
Not once.
Have you received a phone call from a polling company?
I've gotten one.
From who?
From the Conservatives. I've gotten one.
Like from a polling company, like Abacus or no.
It's all landlines.
Yeah, well, I mean, they said they tried to modernize it a little bit with cell phones. Ecos was calling me. I'll give them that. They were calling me. I don't take their calls though. Like, how many people take their calls? They weight it differently, you know.
Probably came up as a scam call.
I think it does. I think you have to actually manually answer it. But thank you so much, guys. And what's your names, man? What's your name? Michael. Adam. Alessia. All right, you guys enjoy, man. It's really full in there, so you're gonna get a good seat. Have you been to one before? Awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Enjoy, guys. All right. So the young people are coming out. They're coming out to vote. So we have to get out and vote because it's the young people. They need a change in this country. They need a new direction. And Pierre Poilievre is the only person with the platform who's offering that change, that hope, and that plan that we so desperately need, guys. The platform's out today. Some really good stuff in there. Some reductions of out-of-control immigration system, dramatic reduction of temporary foreign worker, of foreign students, of all the things that are abusing our system right now, so we get the immigration that we can accommodate, and that will take so much stress off of everything in our country, off of the jobs. If you go to apply for it, go on the left-wing Reddits right now. Go on the Reddit for Ottawa, okay? That's my city. You go on there and you're gonna find people complaining they can't find a job. There's a post I looked on, it had a lot of upvotes in the last few days. It was a post saying, I am a university student looking for a summer job. And they can't find a summer job. That is the same story everywhere in this country because there are maybe moderately more jobs, but there are millions of more people. You're getting huge lineups of people competing for minimum wage jobs. There's not enough jobs. And then you talk about the amount of people competing for rent for houses. And so the landlords can charge whatever they want. Guys, we have to fix this. Immigration is by far one of the root causes of all these issues because there's far too much. We at one point under the Trudeau Liberals and Carney advising economically, 1.2 million immigrants a year coming in. Way too much. Healthcare, they say that the healthcare system is on the verge of collapse. People are in the hallways. People can't see specialists. Okay, guys, I'll tell you this right now. This is a personal story, okay? I'm gonna share this with you right now. I need heart surgery. All right, I have a congenital defect. And right now I have a 6-month wait for my heart. This is not because I'm a big obese guy, it's because I just need it because I was born with it. And some people get unlucky in life and they get, theirs deteriorates faster. So I need heart surgery. My heart surgery is going to be in 6 months because there's a long wait for the surgery I need now. To be fair, it is a very specialized surgery. All right. If I wanted a different type of surgery, I can have it done a little faster. But this is just my personal story. And my personal story is shared with thousands and millions of people across our country who need access to the system, right? But the wait lines are long. Now, the healthcare workers, they do their very best. They do a great job. They're working with very little. But in addition to the funding situation, the other part of supply and demand is the demand. That's the whole equation, supply and demand, right? So the supply, we have the demand side, but then, so you have the supply side, which is, all the funding and everything else, but then you have the demand side. And if you have a crazy demand side, like 1.2 million new people every year in this country, on top of everybody who already lives here, then you're not going to be able to accommodate that. There's no government in this country that can make a budget that can accommodate that incredible raise in demand. I think Pierre's coming. Am I going to get Pierre here? No, we got some Suburbans. Hold on. Did I just luck out here? Where's the bus? No bus, but RCMP. These guys are definitely with Pierre. Are these RCMP? Yeah, they are. Where's Pierre's bus? I was not waiting for that, but we just happened upon it. Pierre has said a lot of great things. He wants to sue pharmaceutical companies for the opioid crisis. Do you know what kind of bravery it takes to say that? That is huge. That is the bravest thing I've heard from a mainstream politician in Canada ever. From a mainstream politician, nobody's ever said anything like that. That's huge. That's huge. It's huge. All right, but the the problem here, guys, is the signal is super weak. It's super weak signal. No, the signal's good. Inside the building is bad because the building's really well constructed. Signal can't get through the building. Hold on, guys. And around 7:15, hold on here. Hold on here. Yeah, man, there's a lot of people here at this rally. There's a really good atmosphere, good energy, high positivity. We have 7-something million votes in Canada for the advanced voting. And on Monday, we're gonna get even more. We gotta get everybody we can to come out on Monday and vote for change because our country deserves and desperately needs it. So let's do it. Yeah, there's definitely an ice cream. The ice cream truck, I don't know if he's authorized to vendor. At Windsor, there were 2 food trucks that I noticed. Sorry guys, I'm supposed to be able to flip the camera with just my thumb, but it's not working very well. You get all kinds here. We got some guy over there jamming out. He's having a great time. He's having his own party. That's great. He's having a good vibe. I like it. I like it. You know what? You're vibing out. I appreciate it. That's great. Right? That's awesome. It's getting quiet out here. Everybody's inside. Pierre's probably about 15-30 minutes from speaking.
So guys, if you the rally's about to start, so I'll be back here for all your Once Pierre's rally ends, I'm going to start a new street. I'm not going to get arrested. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he's fine. There's Flo.
Thanks for the super chats, guys. I'll be back later for a little after show. Love you guys. Raise a little hell. Raise a little hell.
That's Canadian.
Raise a little hell.
Jesus, freaking loud, man. How many people have you gotten out to vote?
Well, probably tons. I cannot count them.
Yeah, guys, we can't stream from inside of the building, and the crowd here is getting thin as everybody is inside to enjoy the show. There's nothing but the yelling maniacs over there.
Genocide! Where's my welfare? Genocide!
Oh man.
Where's my welfare check? Genocide! Where's my welfare?
I like your shirt. So, I guess Pleb stream is ending, so people are hopping over here. Guys, I'm also going to end my stream because there's no point in continuing the stream. There's no point in continuing the stream because it's just these maniacs out here. The thousands of Pierre supporters are inside having a good time listening to the next Prime Minister of Canada, which is awesome, guys. Again, I'm going to keep saying this to you. Get out and vote. Get out and vote. On Monday, get out and vote. If you voted already, that's great. I'm glad that you voted. That's fantastic. But bring everybody else that you can. Get your sisters, your uncles, your cousins, your aunts, your nephews, your nieces, everybody who's of age to vote. Get them out and let's bring this damn victory home because we need the homes, we need the jobs, we need the wages, we need the rents to go down, we need the houses, we need the pipelines, the resources. We need our damn national pride back. You see this? I wore this before it was cool. Before it was cool. Before there were a bunch of people dancing around Brantford doing a chicken dance, right? Elbows up. Did you see my video from Carney's rally where I said, hey guys, they do it on command. They do it on command. These people, they're so loud. They're so loud, but they're saying nothing. They do it on command. I said, can I get some elbows up? And the whole crowd, instinctively, reflexively, without thinking, it's like a primal, intuitive thing there. They raise their elbows and they start doing the chicken dance, right? Oh, man. All right, we're having some connection issues, but Pierre's costed platform has come out today, so do go through it. There's a lot of good things in there. I believe reducing immigration to 250,000 permanent residents a year, which I believe is probably about a 50% reduction in them, and then a huge reduction in temporary foreign workers and foreign students, and that's what we need because we have to be able to accommodate the people we take in. It's common sense stuff. Look at this beautiful blue sky, this blue conservative sky. So get out and get everybody you know out, and on Monday let's bring it home and let's win this election, guys. It's in our power. I voted a while ago. If you voted on the advanced polls, fantastic. If you voted special ballot, great. But now you have another job. And now your job is to get every single person you know to come out and save our country from this insanity. Save it from this. Save it from the high rents, from the no jobs, from the crammed hospitals. Save our country. We can do it together, all of us. We have this. All right, I'm going to end it. Go on to CPAC. go and find the stream for Pierre Poilievre so you can watch it in good detail. And I'm going to probably stream again afterwards and try to talk to more people here about what they want with Canada, because this is not about Palestine, this is about Canada. We live in Canada, and Canada is on fire. Canada has its own issues. And you know what? It's funny, isn't it? Every time you say that the country is broken, the Liberals and the leftists and the NDP and the Greens, not that there's going to be very much Greens, apparently Elizabeth May is going to lose. I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised if she won either, because that place has been known to make bad decisions. And so you have all these people with Mark Carney every day saying that we are living in the greatest crisis of our lifetimes. But then they pair off, Canada's not broken. And we need this mastermind economist, Mark Carney, to make this crayon printed budget, which is a load of garbage. All right, I'm gonna have to ask you this, guys. We come from Ottawa and we're in Vaughan right now. I love covering these and talking to people. Maybe I'll try to talk to one person before we get in there, a couple more. If you've enjoyed this stream, one thing you can do that is immediately helpful to me, and consider, if I know times are tough, but you could send an e-transfer to realrightblend@gmail.com. That's realrightblend@gmail.com. Helps me pay for gas and time and stuff, and it makes it more viable to do this. But you know what? I do it either way. Our country is too damn important, so I got to plug that. And if you want to do that, thank you so much. If you don't, thanks for watching. Drop a like, share the stream, comment. Guys, this is a high energy event, and it's a high energy time to make a difference. 487 people watching right now. This is the most I've ever had on a stream. So thank you all for coming in. I think Plebs ended his stream, so that's probably why some of you are coming over here. But thank you so much, guys. And if you want to support my work, again, you can send that e-transfer to realrightblend@gmail.com. Jagmeet Singh is going to lose his seat, hopefully, because wasn't he a clown at those debates? Did you watch the debates? My goodness, was he ever clowning around there? All right, Pierre, it looks like Pleb has ended the stream because now we have a huge number of people coming in. Awesome. Have you voted Conservative yet, sir? Have you voted for the Conservatives yet?
No, not yet.
You're going to vote on Monday? How many people are you bringing with you?
Whole family. Me and my wife.
At least more than 5?
15.
15 people. You're a legend, sir. Can I shake your hand? Thank you. I'm telling my audience, I keep telling everybody who follows me, the most important thing we need to do, above the memes, above everything, is we need to get everybody we can out to vote. That's what it's going to take to win. And if we do it, it's ours. And this nonsense can end. And the home crisis can end, and we can have our country back. Right? Yes. That's it. That's all we got to do, guys. Like the stream, guys, if you have a chance. I am going to be shutting it off because I want you to go to Pierre Poilievre's stream. I know probably a lot of you coming in from Plebs. It's been good out here, man. It's been good. We have some high energy. It's good. The stream's good. Have you guys voted yet? Okay. And you're going to get people on Monday? You're going to get as many people. We got to get everybody. We got to be annoying. We got to be more annoying than the polls. We got to get everybody out to vote. Right? We can do it. We can totally do it. I love that song. That's the True's Highway of Heroes.
That's right. Pleasure.
Awesome. Thanks, brother.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you? Sorry, my phone's. Do you have the other hand? My hand. This one's.
I see you. I see you on Twitter.
Yes, thank you. On Right Blend. You follow?
Yeah,
thank you, sir. Have you voted yet?
No, I just voted.
You voted to the yesterday?
Yes.
Perfect. And are you going to get people to come out and vote on Monday?
I talked to a lot of people, yes.
You talked to a lot of people. How many people do you think you're going to get out on Monday?
I talked to 5, 6 people.
5, 6 people?
Yeah.
That's what we need. Everybody does that, and we got this. And we have our country back. What's the biggest concern for you about what's happening right now? I'm putting you on the spot, but you've got one. Inflations. Crimes, yeah.
A lot of things.
A lot of things. That's good.
Inflation eats us alive.
Yeah, man, it's a tax on money, right? It makes the value, the money that you have in your bank account becomes more worthless with inflation, right?
Exactly. Everything's
That's it,
so
man.
bad.
That's it. So thank you, man.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, but thank you so much. And I really hope that you could bring everybody out on Monday. Be annoying about it. It's okay, because then for 4 years we have a country back. So you be annoying for one day, and then we have our country back.
I love
right?
this country.
Exactly. We all do. That's why we're here. We gotta save it, man. We gotta save it. There's so many problems. I'm glad that we have a visual. Thanks for following me, man. What's your name?
D.
D?
Yeah.
D?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't talk to CBC. CBC Radio Canada. Did you come in a motorcycle? No way. This guy's singing the Trues. I gotta get out of here. That's copyrighted. I love it. Have you guys never heard that song? Have you ever heard the Highway of Heroes? He's blasting it there, and you know what? YouTube doesn't like that. That's such a great song. Honestly, it's great. It's about Afghanistan. We don't talk enough about Afghanistan. Afghanistan vets are heroes. They did their job with honor and integrity, and they paid a huge price, and our country needs to do so much better for them and all the rest of our vets. Don't forget Somalia. Don't forget Bosnia. These places that people don't really think about. We need to get it done. This is crazy. But that's a really good song. And you know, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because we got 750 people in the chat right now. Some of you are going to be really smart and you're going to understand history. So tell me this. I believe the Trews are from Antigonish. Sorry, Nova Scotians. I know you're about to hit me over the head with a club. And they wrote the song, right? They're from Nova Scotia. And they wrote the song after a local person from Nova Scotia, Captain Goddard, I believe her name was. She was killed. I think she was the highest ranked. I don't remember her. I'm sorry if I butchered her name. I really feel bad about this, but she was killed in Afghanistan. She's from Nova Scotia, and I believe at the time she was the highest ranking female to be killed in Afghanistan, and that prompted the Trews to Antigonish. Thank you so much, Antigonish. Thank you, William. I can say it sometimes, but it's really hard. If you see the word pop up in your head and you're like, oh man, how do you say that, right? So she died. Unfortunately, she paid the ultimate price, and they wrote this beautiful, timeless, heroic song, right? The Highway of Heroes. And on the way here, I came to this rally from Ottawa on the Highway of Heroes, right? It becomes the Highway of Heroes from 401 at Trenton to Toronto, right? Because when the Canadian soldiers would die, they would be repatriated exclusively at CFB Trenton, Ontario, along the 401, basically between Ottawa and Toronto, and then they would go in a convoy from Trenton to the chief medical officer, the chief medical examiner's office in Ontario, right? And that was it. And then people would line the overpasses. I think there's about 50 of them, right? And they would line them with Canadian flags, and it was beautiful, right? And that's why they wrote in the song, "True Patriot Love, there was never more." It was amazing. So anyways, the guy's rocking out to the Trews over there, and he's playing Highway Heroes, so I just had to drop that. Absolutely. So guys, you know why you're here. John, I have you on my channel and your ETM and channel. All right, thank you so much. I'm not sure what that means, but I appreciate it so much, Queenie, for that $2. That really, yeah. So I believe that this election is ours to win. Pierre is about to come out. Thank you. There's 700 of you guys here right now. Thank you so much. That's definitely a record for me. Almost 500 likes on the stream. I really appreciate it. Me and Chris, we've been grinding this last month. We've been trying to get to as many of these events. I've been able to get to a few of them with Chris. Me and Chris were at Mark Carney's rally in Nepean the other day. That was, you know, we got the picture of the guy coming up to me, and he said, First, he hit me on the shoulder while I was filming two Pierre Poilievre supporters who were very well spoken, who had a Pierre for Prime Minister flag and a cutout of his face, and a Canadian flag, obviously. And they weren't antagonizing at all. They were honestly the most respectful people I've ever seen. And they showed up, and I was filming them talking with the crowd. And this guy comes up and he's like, film me, right? So I turn around, and there's Psychopath, right? And he starts going off on me, and then he walks away. And then a woman yells at me and says the Conservatives plagiarized the Royal Canadian Air Force's rondelle, right? The circular logo for the Air Force. And so I just said, okay, before I could really think about responding to her, because I'm like, well, Mark Carney actually steals every word that comes out of Pierre Poilievre's mouth. And before I could even say that, Psychopath comes back. He's literally, he couldn't get any closer to me. Like, if you watch that video, it looks like he's far away, but I actually had to zoom my camera out. I had to put my camera on 0.6 for a wide angle because this guy was so close to me, and he starts going off, and I'm like, sir, get out of my space. Because if I so much as put a finger on him in the most daintily way possible, I would have been tackled to the ground. The police are waiting for it. They're waiting for it. The second they see me so much as touch anyone, I'm going to jail instantly. I'll have the full force of the law thrown at me. So this guy's on top of me, yelling in my face, right? So I say, get out. I tell him, get out of my space, get out of my space, get out of my space. And then he starts showing me his nostrils, right? Like a freakish. So, and the camera is 0.6 because he's in my face. And I'm like, okay, take your medication because there's a situation here and you're not well. And that's it, right? That's the kind of thing that happens at the Carney rally. And then down the line, Chris was down the line, right? And he had some people come up to him and they gave him the middle finger. Now we have a collage of this. And actually, other people caught this, but that guy gave me the middle finger too, right? The psychopath, the nos. And then it was Chris Dacey who coined this, nostrils up. I believe he might have been reading a comment, but I'm inclined to believe that he came up with it. So that's it now. So we have fingers up.
On the grass like everybody else?
I don't know if you can park on the ground. I can't advise you what to do. I mean, I can't tell you what to do either way. I don't know if it would be the end of things for you. I don't know. Yeah, these guys are on the grass. I see that too. These guys are on the grass. You can't never give anyone advice because then you're held responsible. I see them, they are on the grass, but I can't tell her to park there. Yeah, so now we got nostrils up, we got finger, and then I think it was Viva Fry, somebody caught him, he gave me the finger too. So we have the Brantford Boomer, Karima Saad, who's a great independent journalist, she's here. She's got a life-size cutout, the thing is like 6 foot tall, of the Brantford Boomer giving the middle finger to Canada's youth and everyone in Canada who doesn't have a house, right? So we have that, and then we have the nostrils up guy, and we have the two people that Chris ran into. I was standing there. I was just standing there. This guy did that. So anyways, if you've enjoyed this stream, drop a like, share it, leave a comment. Thank you all so much. Almost 1,000 people in here. This is a huge record for me. Pierre Poilievre usually comes out between 7:15 and 7:45, and he speaks for about an hour. So Pierre Poilievre is about to come out pretty soon. There's a rally in Nova. Wow, 1,029 people. Are you kidding me? You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Chris Dacey, I'm talking about Chris Dacey. Yeah, guys, subscribe because we're gonna be making more videos. I hope you guys have you guys voted?
Yeah.
Have you voted? How many people are you going to bring out to vote on Monday?
We're trying our best.
We're trying everything.
I'm thinking of getting my car and taxiing people because I'd rather be annoying for one day than be stuck with 4 years of carny, right?
I agree, man.
Yeah, so we got to do it, man. What's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan, what's your name? Larry? You guys enjoy it. Enjoy the rally. All right, good. Canada first all the way. Let's save this dang country. They've quieted down at the street corner now. This is awesome. Yes, I'm going to end as well, guys, so that we can all go and watch Pierre. He's coming out soon. 10,000, I wish. 1,060 of you, that's great. If you want to support my work, we are in from Ottawa right now, and we've been on this campaign trail as much as possible. Feel free to send an e-transfer to realrightblend@gmail.com, realrightblend@gmail.com. Thank you. If you don't, that's fine. And I'm going to be back later. We're going to get inside and enjoy the show. I'm here with two friends who haven't been at a modern Pierre rally. They were there when he was running for candidate, but not for at this stage, and it's a different experience. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll be back afterwards. See you then. Thank you, everyone. You're the best, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll be back. Yeah, it's about to start. He usually comes out. The hype man has started speaking, and then it's going to be, he'll come out around 7:15 to 7:45. He speaks for about an hour. All right, see you guys. It'll be definitely on Pierre's page. You'll be able to see it. Thank you, guys. Let's just find the ending here. I don't know how to end this, actually. Close? Yeah, that's not it. We'll figure this out. Hold on, there's a little thing here. No? Okay, X. All right. See you later. I'll start again afterwards. Wow.